What's up, everyone? It's Jesse, and if you're new to streaming or recording and OBS looks confusing as hell, don't worry, I got you. No? Alright, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how exactly to set up OBS from scratch and explain what everything pretty much does. I'm going to get you recording or streaming in just couple of minutes. What is OBS? OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software. It's a free program used to record videos and live stream to platforms like Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, and other streaming platforms. It's super powerful, but once you understand the basics, it's actually pretty simple. Now, when you open OBS, you're going to see a few main sections. For example, the scenes section. Scenes are basically different layouts. For example, you might have a starting soon scene, a gameplay scene, a just chatting scene. You can switch between these scenes instantly while recording or streaming. Sources. Sources are what actually appear on screen, like your game, webcam, mic, or screen. Think of it like layers in like Photoshop. Whatever is higher on the list shows on top. So we see here display capture. Display capture is currently what you're seeing right now. And then we have the audio input source. That's what you're hearing me from. If I were to add another source, it will be automatically added to the top of the list, and you would see that first. Audio mixer. This is where all your audio lives. Your mic, desktop audio, Discord, music, all of that audio. If you see the bars moving, that means OBS is picking up that sound. It's pretty straightforward. They give you a visual style. Red means bad, orange means you're getting close to it, green means you're doing all right, buddy. No? All right. Moving with controls. Down here is where you start and stop recording or streaming. You can also open your settings or exit OBS. Now, with the controls, you are also able to set parameters, whether you want to have start streaming one button click, or you can have it as a confirmation. So if you press start streaming, it'll ask for a confirmation saying yes or no. Some settings are like that while looking through the accessibility options in the settings. Now, adding your first sources. Display capture. To record your screen, click the plus icon. It's like this little bad boy right here. You're just going to click on that. We're going to click on display capture. And then what this is, it's going to record everything on your monitor. So just be wary, it includes everything, including notifications. Now, if you're using a game and you want to capture that, you would use game capture. You click on that, click OK. It's going to show us where is it at. Is it a full screen? Is it a specific window? Or do you want it with a specific hotkey? Let's say you're using a macro pad. You want to switch it to that. You are also given different options, whether you want transparency, your different colorization, and how it's being played on the video. Another source to add, it's got to be that webcam. We go in here, scroll all the way down near the bottom of the list. We're going to look for video capture device. Clicking video capture device. Now creating a new one. You're going to see good looking Jesse. Now, if you have your webcam set up, it's going to show by default up here. Usually if you install a plugin either by USB or USB Type-C, it will automatically pick it up. Usually. Sometimes it might require extra software, but that really isn't the case nowadays for webcams. Now, with this, you can also change the resolution. You could change the FPS. So you're given many different options within OBS, and then that's not excluding or including the Logitech software for your camera. Now, by adding the camera, you are able to resize it to however you see fit. Holding the control key, it's going to keep that same structure while resizing it. Holding shift will resize it to freeform fit. And you can always control Z to go back to where you originally was. If you don't want to use, your hotkeys on your keyboard, you can also right click on it. And then we're going to scroll down to transform. What transform is going to do is basically what we were doing earlier, but instead of using the mouse, we can use click of a button. Fit the screen. It's going to fit it to the whole entire screen of your whole preview. More options of transform. Center the screen, center vertically, in case you want to, live stream on like TikTok or any other vertical platform. So you were given many options for your webcam. Audio setup. Audio is where most people mess up, so pay attention here. Make sure your mic is moving in the mixer. If not, we're going to go to settings. We're going to head down to audio, mic, and auxiliary. We're going to look for that. And then we're going to select our mic. Then you would go on forth and select what device you're using currently. After setting that, you would be able to see movement in the audio mixer. Now, if you don't hear anything, make sure your speakers or headphones are selected correctly. Now, for the best basic settings, we're going to head over to settings and we're going to go straight over to output. We're going to set output to simple if you're a beginner. Now, for recording, we're going to make sure that quality is going to be set to the highest quality, which is either 1920 by 1080p. If your PC starts struggling, you can bump it down to 1280 by 720. Usually for FPS, for gaming mainly, it's 60 frames per second, or if you want 30 frames for a lower load to get more FPS. Now, I am currently recording right now, so I cannot click on the drop down menu to correctly show you, but this is directly where you can change these settings specifically. You head to settings, you make sure you're in the output category, you scroll down a little bit to the recording section, and you'll be able to change those settings here. Recording versus streaming. Recording saves the video to your computer. Streaming sends it live to the internet. If you're streaming, just connect your Twitch or your YouTube account or any other streaming account that you choose, and settings, and stream. You can go ahead and go to settings, and you're going to head down to the stream category. This default service is usually Twitch. If not, it might be YouTube. You can also click on the drop down and collect your different streaming output here. Now, from getting that streaming output to, if you want to stream to Twitch, you go on your Twitch account through the Twitch via website. They will provide you with your stream key. You input the stream key in this right here. It'll connect your account, and now you will be able to start streaming. It is the same process relatively as for all the other accounts. It's mainly directly from that streaming website. Common mistakes. A few quick mistakes to avoid: recording the wrong monitor, mic too loud or peaking, forgetting to check audio before going live, not doing a test recording. It's always good to make sure you test before you hit record or go live. Just that one tweak could save from 30 minutes of technical difficulties. And that's the basics of OBS. Once you understand scenes, sources, and audio, everything else builds on top. If this helped you out, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what OBS tutorial you want next. Overlays, alerts, streaming settings. Alright, y'all. Peace.